we end waha ye who may find yet. No, I say fish is in season. What do you do with it? Now they have to use the same muchia, then process it a little bit and send it to Kumasi because Kumasi for them.
Yeah.
But if you pick it from here, give it to them, transport it through these vans now, if refrigerated vans, and take it there. Let them be the ones to process it. After you in your mouth, we'll put it in as our so that if Takoradi is producing timber, we don't just leave it to Takoradi to
it goes evenly to every region.
place.
Yeah.
So we have resources in every region where we don't even have to think of I have in a urban Baira tomatoes some region be no way production.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be like that. So it shouldn't get to the point where young people, young women from Techiman are crying over the fact that they want a young more pro. Meanwhile, be up those young.
Yeah.
So it's alarming. It's something that we really need to take a look at.
Meanwhile, some people are also looking out to buy yam, giddy, but they are not getting.
Well, cause what's your nabo? Ebo kroma ha yam no boy. Meanwhile, be good teachman. There are trucks here. Echo I mean, them order from how to mean. They're like truck loads, like them axle trucks, maybe just parked over there. Kokafa ABA entrepreneur, Kona rent them trucks in. My driver no kafa yam if you teach man. If I'm bra, no button I'll fully because right now what's in the when you be amon to button it because they want to get rid of it. These are all things that people go for news will feed the news in the money keke. But this is something that somebody said in some way can think of it. Hey, okay, maybe more bear 3 kb. Mamfa a axle truck. Let me find a woman I can trust and she can load off the yam for me. I'll bring it here, probably even or before BIZ yeah, bunny so that people can take it. Oh, I can pick about 1,000 pieces of tuber of yam.
Yeah.
Let me just sit down, me and a few friends, you to be actually when you baby abo. Got the one you answer if I could prepare nazi. Let's peel off the yam, let's process it.
But in theory like this is very simple, but when you get to the ground, things are tough.
But in Kofu, 1 year Juma. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you can gather these women who are just walking about like a desically, Mr. Funo was Kaya Nazin, got the 1 year go for go ready one somebody though. First to work for yam, but let's process rubber put his bishima. We have the Coca-Cola store. And then we offload it to anybody who wants to buy them. Without much processing, in Chinapun as the Bogun are preserving a fire. Fair enough. So they are practical. There are things that we can do without so much of investment going into it. And I think people should listen in and make moves about it. No, they say is but it shouldn't be.
It was the same thing we had the last time that was it tomatoes? No, either tomato or they were also complaining that it was getting rotten and nobody was buying. But sometimes to the traders at the cost, they hoard the produce and keep selling at a higher price.
Yeah.
And now if nobody's coming, are blaming that the things are rotting.
And to say one man. Well, I think all of these they always have these unions, tomato people unions. Yes. So it means they are not doing their job because if there's a union that is regulating, there are presidents and they are PROs, there are people that have been put in position to govern all of these traders. Like we have the from the transport for one day DPRT in this urban price hikes come on, they will consolidate and say, from this region, this is how much you charge. So maybe for one city to do. It's the same thing with these traders. So if there are unions that are in charge of them, they should be the ones to regulate it. And I think there has to be some sort of governmental oversight from the district levels into the MCEs, the DCEs. They should have a little bit of oversight over all of these unions so that they know that there's certain regulations, like the way there was this price cap on fuel intended to turn below a certain threshold. These things should be put in place. So that Obiaka for box of tomatoes, so you know Obiara turn is 3,000, 3,000 in your button. More being priced and will be finished in KCB.
Because there's a free market, so everybody prices
however they want.
Yeah.
And the consumers are not waiting for somebody to regulate it. I turn 3,000 will score or bottle. I turn 2,000 will score or bottle. But at some point, you disenfranchise those who don't have as much to patronize these things. Meanwhile, be a parent in Sakwanano.
You can join our conversation on 0202-085-888. 0202-085-888. Would that be on your take this morning?
Basically, yes.
The way they charge it, yeah.
No, but in some of the Koda, only do abandon them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always ask myself, we are holding smartphones. And there's so much information on the smartphone, on the internet. We don't have to wait for somebody na aban in a mayor in a day. Meanwhile, you always open your phone, echo Facebook. Especially when we are being fair with these Chinese content, you wouldn't see a Chinese child acting rubbishly
not at all,
because they are always investing in these kids.
Yeah.
By the time we'll be in them Indians upon where more at it. Or quack a bush be, we can company be, or Zaire be. You get what I'm saying? But we have so much of these resources wasting away somewhere because we all want to modernize our lifestyles.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, and that is what brought about this whole colonization thing. Yanka say it's MBB. You get any spear and any agent. As a P2 po. Into Agotani impact.
Major too.
Chili. It's appalling to think there is a lot of information. There's a lot of knowledge out there that people can actually harness and make their lives better. But they would rather sit on this same phone that can give them all of these information and not seek after it, but rather they would rather go in and mess their brains up, brainwash their brains with unnecessary content on social media. Do you mean
anyways, I've got a message here, and this one says, well, I don't know, but let me read it. Engineer Shamaba, Western Regional NASCAR organizer, says every NDC foot soldier should have a personal BP apparatus. Some appointments can cause hypertension. Anyway, they said party is different from government. Greetings to incoming Central Regional NDC Chairman, Honorable Abeku Agri. Okay, that one over there. This one says hi. Oh, just hi. Okay, you can also send us a message on the story so far on 0202 085 888 0202 085 888. Yeah.
I think I want to side with Afia Markin and on the publisher, and I think there's a write up here. It says Minority Leader Osahin Alexander Afia Markin over the weekend took to his Facebook wall to write a rather short message to the judges in Ghana's courts. The message read in full: to all honorable judges in our courts, know that if you follow unseen instructions or act on yes sir, massa orders, you will be on your own. Your decisions shall become part of the public record, and posterity will judge you accordingly. Please apply your legal brain, common sense, and abide by your judicial oath. Your court is a court of justice. Article 296 must guide you. The NDC government is on its way out of power. The tables will turn in 2028. For your own peace, stay away from politics. Let politicians do their politics and simply observe. Not the NDC parts though, but whether NDC is on their way out or not. It doesn't take away from what he's saying.
Yeah.
The judiciary system is becoming polarizing. So much. Like, it's glaring in our faces. And you can tell from the judgments they give here and there. They would just rubbish this and they would just pick up something. Yesterday, somebody told me something so devastating. Like, there would be a call from a higher up, let's say a minister, to, let's say, an institution, a very known big institution here. demanding that somebody be disenfranchised when it comes to position, because they're not affiliated to a political party. And it's in our institutions. So if in the institutions and they're going for, let's say, political appointments and all that, but you'd rather make somebody go over somebody because they're not affiliated, then they would rise to power and become these politicians that we know now. So if in the grassroots, even now institutions, our tertiary institutions, we have students be going for political positions, and they have to resort to political influences from the higher ups. Then how is it even free and fair in our tertiary institutions? And it's a terrible thing to even I was so good. They would rise up to the ranks because these same politicians are mentoring them here and there. And they rise up and take these positions. But the corruption started over there at the tertiary institution.
Before they get to the top.
Corruption.
Masters of masters.
What do PhD? It's alarming, it's concerning. So yes, to every judge, especially those listening to us, your power wills from the Constitution, not from any other person's partisan politicism of anything. So just stick to the Constitution, stick to the law. Like I think it says, use your common sense and your discretion to rule on cases and not just out of political bias. So that's all I've got.
All right. And that brings us to the end of the stories making the headlines. On the front pages of the dailies, also on the online portals.
Newspaper headline.
Charge, refresh, repeat. TW Radio.
Heart made of gold, rumblings from my pure soul. Still I don't know what tomorrow holds. Daily stressing, learning lessons. My transgressions lead to depression. Every day I'm asking many questions. Every day I'm asking. I'm not guessing, no I'm destined. So many sittings day with the brethren. Deep lay, underlay, make we go. These shoulders they carry heavy load. A day on my ones and twos. Sipping on some things with a cool. If it's money, everything's brand new. So how we could do?
A day on my wine and blues. I have been crabby, I know be me I choose. Only for the peppers near the page. Yes, I can't, the best of me, so I say. I don't mind to avoid an intimate corner. Whenever near Pim Swana, see a book anywhere, we're going farther. To the top with the holy fire.
Everybody sets motion. Between dead and alive, there's an ocean. See, the notion is that momentum will actually propel you. In fact, and not slip through the cracks. It's why you need cash and assets to get a loan. Like damn, if I had cash, why would I want a loan? Make I left the one alone. Sometimes I even wish I had me a clone that to do this long. I know come so far just to feel my nigga. Daily motion in tea, I can drown in liquor. The figures say they know me, but still an enigma. I thank God I don't have to dance for my dinner.
But the black of the last stars in a roof night with the 90. For the pain and the night in a boogie band. Mama alone, for so the job is a bingo 90. My cup alone, it's a down, no me go so cry. Conti, but no I'm in tea, janana. In the floor, they want close to the top. Yeah, price in the crime, you were grace with the father, man. We go rise to the top, I am my they are my wine and blues. I am in crabby, I know be me, I choose only for the purpose near you paycheck. Yes, I make the best of me, so I say, I don't mind to board and into me corner. With a bad near pimp, so I now see a book any we going farther. To the top with the Holy Father. To the top with the Holy Father. To the top with the Holy Father.
I see uncertainties, certainly anomalies, wine and blues. Life on a new lease, wanna turn a new leaf. I'm raising the newbies, extending the family. Nephew and Moonies, I study my reflection. Not the same person I was while in uni. Well, if you knew me, you gon' know say same true, more loony. Funny as Mooney, rich as Clooney. Or at least, heard through the vine, I be where man for reach. Sell all my blues, buy wine in the beach. I'm aligned with the niche, thinking I believe abundance for each. I am an artist. When it gets sketchy, draw from the fountain of youth, you get me? Let's not be redundant to speech. That be food for thought, welcome to my feast.
They are my wine and blues. I am in crabby, I know be me, I choose only for the purpose near you paycheck. Yes, I make the best of me, so I say, I don't mind to board and into me corner. With a vibe near pimp, so I now.
Pause.
Listening to The Workshop on TW Radio 88.9.
You're welcome to Koa Wellness Minute, your trusted source of practical health education and preventive care. This segment is proudly brought to you by Koa Research and Manufacturing Limited Company, producers of Koa Mixture, Koa Plus Mixture, Koa Capsules, and Koa MT Mixture, improving your health the natural way. On Koa Wellness Minute, we are looking at possible warning signs and how it can be prevented or controlled. Although many people have no symptoms, some may experience 1. Frequent headaches, 2. Dizziness, 3. Blurred vision, 4. Chest pain, and 5. Shortness of breath. The only reliable way to know how your blood pressure is to check it regularly at a health facility. To protect yourself, A. Reduce salt intake, B. Exercise regularly, C. Maintain a healthy body weight, D. Eat fruit and vegetables, F. Avoid smoking and excessive alcohol, and G. Check your blood pressure regularly. High blood pressure can lead to stroke, heart disease, and kidney failure if left untreated. Early detection and healthy living can save life. Know your numbers. Check your blood pressure regularly. Always remember to take Koa Mixture, Koa Plus Mixture, and Koa Capsules to help keep your immune system strong and active against sickness, and Koa MT Mixture to help you stay malaria or typhoid free.
You are listening to The Workshop on TW Radio 88.9.
Cape Coast Premium Urban Brand.
Home proud. 100% Cape Coast.
Repeat.
TW Radio.
TW Radio.
And you're still live here with us on 88.9 TW Radio. This is The Workshop. And I've got some message here. Let me read it out to you. This one says, Quentin Secondi. Good morning, Chairman. Please extend my greetings to the VC for University of Cape Coast, Professor Dennis Wolanyo Aheto. Okay, thank you so much for that. Well, now we get into a conversation this morning, and there's something critical we want to take a look at, and we want to look at the issues of dialysis in our region, and more specifically in Cape Coast as well. And today we turn our attention to a very, very, very critical health issue affecting many families, and here in the central region. Like I said, kidney diseases and the access to dialysis care at the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital. Now, dialysis is not just a treatment for many. It is the difference between life and death. Yet concerns continue to emerge about access, affordability, and the quality of care available to patients. In December 2025, there were some, foundations that donated dialysis and all that to the facility, and a gesture which was received by authorities in Cape Coast and even the Oguama Hene. Now, the expectation was that this would ease pressure on the unit and improve patient care when you go to the center. However, months later, patients say their reality has not significantly changed. It looks like even after the donations and after what it was or what it is, the situation hasn't changed. And they have come this morning. We are giving them the opportunity to share the stories with us and tell us their experiences, their struggles, and their appeal to authority and the public. Our goal this morning is not to point fingers, but to understand the situation clearly and amplify their voices, which are often not heard. So if you are listening to us this morning, we want to zoom into that conversation and see what we can do collectively as a people, as a region, and as a town. What we can do to improve the situation when it comes to dialysis and treatment in our region. And that is the reason why we have this conversation. But before we go into the conversation, we talked to some patients and they've shared some concerns with that as well. And I want us to listen to this before we get into the conversation.
Adizat Abdulaziz, Namifi Elmina Zongo, Mifi Elmina Zongo, and Namaba, Cape Coast, dialysis. Wow. Machine the Ohoyan Papa. Maybe is a Moko 1.5 year. Ocean. I mean, be our oceans. Cheddar Mukunkuti. Mukuna an ocean. Ni biala. No so ni bi. Be or meba and popandin or the womb for me be. Dawo. Into Mumuja some so from. Then be a Mumujano from. Me be on Anyanya, me be Madawo. Into meba, let a mebadalis Sam Resaco. I do so many be mano. Don't know me be. Melissa Abende. Mamma Tina so me in Disney. And Disney papa. Intimus run. On Cayenne. Nana Patina Noah. Minsayana, I'm a devoted man. Don't Kai. Moa. I do know the moon for me be mano. Pandin or the woman so many be my. Nature the waka in day. Metino Mutam Swana Marco. Upon John Boyen, Yenya Yepe Bois Papa, on Boyen.
We are appealing to the government to provide us with more machines because the machines here are not enough. We only have 5 machines. And the members who are coming for the dialysis, we have plenty. We have schedules on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesday. So it makes the even workers here at times they close like 1 o'clock in the evening. So we are appealing to the government to provide us with more machines and NGOs to provide us with more machines. Secondly, we need iron and EPO. That's the main challenge because of this sickness. We do get anemia. So it's the EPO and the iron that help us. So we are appealing to the government and philanthropists to come to our aid to come and help us. Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, the members are too much. Sometimes you come, me for instance, today I wake up around 3 o'clock. I'll come here, you come and join the queue because the machines are not enough. So it makes the work, the duration that we should have spent on a machine, it has been reduced down. Because if everybody says you go for 4 hours, the workers here, they work. I would say that they would be doing this. What's the name? The last 4 shifts. Overtime. And even overtime, they don't have anything. We do talk to them. Even only they should have even given them some incentives so that it will motivate them. They'll come here, no incentive, they work. So I'm appealing to the government to come to our aid. We really need the machines.
Well, so like you can hear, they are appealing to government to come to their aid. They really need the machines to facilitate adequate healthcare service at the hospital. But they have put together a letter, and you can also join the conversation on 0202-085-888 as we start a conversation. I have a patient, one of the patients in the house, and we'll be interacting with him very soon. But let me read out this letter as it is from the patients. It says, we write to seek your kind support to purchase dialysis machines for the renal unit of the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, CCTH. The Forum for Kidney Patient Ghana is the umbrella body of the kidney patient throughout the country, numbering about 5,000 patients. Our Central Regional Branch members who go for dialysis treatment at CCTH have been facing serious challenges. Most of the dialysis machine at the renal unit of the hospital have broken down. The renal unit of the hospital, which once had about 15 dialysis machines, now have only 5 functioning dialysis machines, 7 over 100 patients. This is causing long queues and long hours of delay at the renal unit of the hospital. The patients who need dialysis treatment greatly outnumber the 5 machines which are currently working. The renal unit at the CCTH primarily serves the Central Region, Western Region, and Western North, and also the Adanse. The unit also serves as a key referral center for renal services for the Ashanti and Eastern regions. Staff of the renal unit at CCTH are constrained in serving all these patients on the woefully inadequate 5 working dialysis machines. Currently, patients are given about 2.5 treatment instead of the standard 4 hours of treatment. This situation is dire for the management of patients living with kidney problems. The situation is even more alarming because the number of persons living with kidney diseases keep increasing, putting more pressure on the inadequate machines and the staff. And in the letter, they say, we are hopeful that with your kind support and influence, you can assist us procure some dialysis machines from your own personal donations, NGOs, corporations, government, entities, and individuals who can support this life-saving initiative. And this is coming in from renal kidney patient, a letter they put together. Now, I have joined in the studio Mr. Thomas Khan. He is the president for Central Regional Dialysis Patient Association, and we'll get into the conversation. Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning.
I believe you are doing great.
God's grace.
We thank God. From the reactions of some patients and what I'm reading, it's actually putting my spirit down, but I'll try for this conversation. Let's start off from what actually the case is.
Rightly said, the issues are very serious, that it needs everybody's support, because when it comes to sickness or illness, it can happen to anybody anytime. And then, like he writes, like we play the
various audios.
Yeah. You could tell that everybody is frustrated. Like you ask how serious the problem is. This is a unit that serves not just the central region. We have people coming from the western region, and then even part of western north.
Yeah.
Some from even Ashanti region, and some from eastern region, because the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital is a referral center. So most of the facilities from different regions, once you are diagnosed or you have to do further tests, you are asked to come to Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, because this is the only place that we have a dialysis unit. And unfortunately, the unit had about almost 15 machines somewhere in 2012, and unfortunately they have broken down, and we are left with 5.
Yes,
even
5.
In the 5, there are some we go, and then about just 4 are working, and even the 4 we can't guarantee, because the number of patients who come in for dialysis just too many. And then that dialysis are supposed to last for 4 hours, but because of these challenges, we get less than that. We get just about 2.5 hours, which doesn't help us. And then it is not the fault of the staff there, because they have a lot of patients to attend to. So imagine if just the 3 of us here in this room, you are supposed to use 1 machine, and you are supposed to go on for 4 hours. Imagine, and you are in the queue. For instance, I came first, and then you are also waiting to.
Yeah.
How many hours you spend in the queue. So just to satisfy everybody,
the hours has to be reduced to satisfy everybody.
Yes.
So instead of 4, it is either 2 or 2.5.
Yes.
Okay.
And then people traveling all the way from even as far as Taukwa, and then to Prasu, some from Winnipeg, some
all to
from
come to the same center, including those also in the region.
Yes. Wow. Imagine. So in a day they are attending to about 20 patients a day. Imagine. Just with these 5 machines. So that tells you how serious the problem is. And then I think that the ultimate management, they are doing their very, very best, because we have the best staff there who attend to us, but they are constrained because
let me not cut you, but when you go and these problems are staring at your faces, what do they tell you? What do they tell you for you to know? And what do you think? Who do they tell is in charge to make sure we have enough of the machines, or even if they are broken down and it can't be repaired, we see to it. What do they tell you in the hospital?
Well, this is a public hospital.
Okay.
So definitely we can only just know or assume that it is the government. And then
Mr. Khan, please give me a minute. As we have the conversation live in studio, we have been joined also on the phone by another patient, Kojo Bosompem, also a dialysis patient, and let's get to speak to him. Hello, Mr. Kojo Bosompem.
Hello, Tina.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yes, sir. I hope you are doing very well.
I'm very well by the grace of God. Yourself?
I'm doing great too. Thank you so much. We're learning the dire situation with our hospital here in Cape Coast and how dialysis patients who are supposed to be on dialysis are treated. What is the case from your point of view?
Thank you so much. Yes. Honestly, our treatment is not very good. With regards to the machines and the few things that we need for the dialysis. But as for the personalities, the human resource, we are good with them. But the problem we have now is the machines and other things.
Okay.
So that is what we are crying for right now. That is what we are complaining about right now. Initially when we started the dialysis, we had good machines. We had enough machines. I mean, the old machines were working. The old machines were working, so we were able to, we didn't have any complaints. We were running 4 hours per session, which is the normal timing. But now, because the machines are not working anymore, and the people are much in the system, so now we are doing less than 3 hours, which is not so good for us.
So,
the doctors they know that the less than 2 hours or less than 3 hours is not good for us.
Yeah,
and they know, and that is what we are facing right now.
So, personally, when the treatment hour 4 hours is reduced to 2 or 2.5, what impact does it have on you personally, or what do you feel?
Yes, okay. From me personally, sometimes what I feel is that I have heart palpitations.
Heart palpitations?
Yes.
Okay.
So they are putting the pressure on the machine to put the pressure on us, the patient. So that is the damage. That is the effect of what we are trying to do. So to me, that is what I feel sometimes. Because when we were doing the 4 hours, I didn't have that kind of thing. But when we came back to the 2.5, that is what I'm feeling. So sometimes after the dialysis, I don't really feel good. Like, the heart is not, I don't really feel good. But when we were doing the 4 hours, you see, you'll be tired, all right, but you feel that there's something has gone out from your system, which makes you comfortable. But the 2 hours is not making us feel that.
So you can yeah. Please go ahead.
And what I'm saying is the doctors, they know about it.
Okay.
They know that it's not good for us.
Okay.
But the machines are not there for us to be able to do the 4 hours and all that. So, I mean, we don't have any choice.
So you can confirm that when you started your dialysis, it was a 4-hour session for you?
Yes.
So for how long did you enjoy the 4 hours and then it came down to 2 or 2.5?
Okay, so the duration for the 4 hours, I can't really tell, but the 2 hours, or the 2.5 hours is been for a while.
Okay.
You see, and I understand them. It's not like we don't understand them, but I understand them because there are a lot of patients right now, and they can't put me on top of the machine for 4 hours. And what about the other person? Are you getting the point? So,
yeah.
We have to share. I get it. That is why we are here to solicit for the machine so that we can expand the time and we'll be safer. In fact, my brother, if I tell you the people they've left us, it is sad. Initially, it was because of the money. The time we were paying, people couldn't get the money to come and pay. So they stay in the house and you hear that there is no more. And the government came in to support for the free. Yes. But now, the machines, it is worrying.
We understand that there are about 5 machines working at the moment. And we also know there were some donations made as far back as last year, 2025. Do you, by any chance, get to hear of that when you are in the center?
Yes, we know about that. No, in fact, that is what I'm saying. That is what why the first time initially I told you that the human resource there, you don't have a problem with them.
Okay.
Anytime there is some new thing, new support, anything that it is concerning about the dialysis center and us, they call us in. Oh, this is what we are receiving for you guys. So this is it. 2 machines have come and that. And so they in fact brief us on what is going on. So we know what is going on.
Okay.
So the 2 machines that came, we know that some 2 machines came, but they are not working. That is a fact. They are not working.
The supposed donated machines are not working.
They are not working. Right from the go, they are not working. And that is a fact. Sometimes we don't want to do blame games.
Okay.
So we all come together and find solutions to that. But the fact is that they are not working.
But this you know yourself being at the place, or you were told by the workers there?
But you see, the situation is that we practically live there.
Okay.
So we know what is going on there. If nobody even tells us, we see what is going on. Because we are there almost every... I do my dialysis 2 times a week. So I'm almost there every week. I'm almost there every time. So we see what is going on. And we talk to the in charge there. She tells us what is going on. We talk to Mr. Brown, the man taking care of us. He tells us what is going on. That this machine is not working, that machine is not working. Because of that, he has to do this, he has to do. We know.
You said you are there almost every 2 weeks, right?
Every week.
Every week.
Twice every week.
But it's supposed to be 3. Why do you have twice a session?
But so that's what I'm telling you. The machines are limited.
Okay.
But the patients.
So they've scheduled the time to benefit everybody.
Everybody.
Okay.
I'm okay with it. Because everybody has to be fair, everybody has to be watched. You can't do like because it is 3 times a week and then
what
about the other one?
Yeah.
Yes. What about the other ones? No, you don't do things like that. So I understand that one. So we know what is going on with our own eyes, our own ears on the ground. We know.
Before I let you go, finally, any message you want to send out to authorities and to those in position who are listening this morning?
Okay, so number one, to the authorities of the hospital, we are begging them, we are pleading that they should take good care of us. They should think about us. We know that there are other people who are also sick. But you see, ours is very critical. And I'm not saying we are special people, we are not. But we are pleading on them to take good care of us. Recently, I overheard in the air that there are some new machines coming to the Ministry of Health.
Nice.
And I'm pleading that they should go and get some for us. We are pleading on them. Please, they should go and get some for us. And my second one is our philanthropists.
Okay.
Our leaders in society. We are pleading that they should help us a bit. They should help us. At least our machines are very important to us. Just for the machines alone, then we take care of the rest. We are pleading on them. If you can't do our machines also, there are other things you can support us with. You see, when you are on dialysis, you are always losing blood. You are always losing blood. So we buy EPO and iron to service our blood.
You buy what? Say again. You buy what?
Iron and EPO.
Okay.
To boost the blood.
So apart from spending on dialysis, you spend money on getting iron and other things as well.
Yes. Which is very important, because if you don't have blood, you can't do dialysis. So we are also pleading that if you can't even do our machines,
okay,
you should support us in that small way, so that we can also live a life that, at least a prolonged life. We are pleading. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kojo Bosompem. We appreciate your time this morning. God bless you.
And thank you guys. I mean, for putting us on this spot, for us to talk about these things. I mean, we've learned to look for some of these things. Mr. Khan knows about this. We've tried everything possible to spread our issues out. We've not had the opportunity. So we are grateful to you guys, CW Radio, also for this opportunity.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Right, so you heard us speaking with Mr. Kojo Bosompem, also a patient undergoing dialysis. And just like we've been talking, the inadequacy of the machines has compelled officials to reduce the hours. And reducing a 4-hour dialysis session to 2 hours creates severe ripple effect on a patient's health. Now, due to inadequate removal of toxins, electrolyte, and fluid, in that sense, it means that, like he says he always experiences palpitations and all that. Now, studies show that shortening treatment increases the risk of mortality by 42% and dramatically boosts the likelihood of hospitalization due to complications such as fluid overload and heart issues. So are we going to sit down and watch that the patients that go in and out of the dialysis center do not have the adequacy of the hours they need, and lives are going to be lost? Well, back to Mr. Khan in the studio. Mr. Khan, we just had a conversation with your colleague on the other side.
Yeah.
On the same issue.
Yeah, and then this is something that tells you how urgent we need those machines.
Let me say, you can mix it up with Fanti if you want to become more comfortable.
Yeah, I have a problem with my speech now.
Fine.
That's
fine.
why.
That's fine.
My talking has been like
okay.
that.
Okay.
we've come a long way. I have been on dialysis for almost 14 years.
Wow.
And I've been one of the people leading this fight. And then, thankfully, we got the government to come in with the free dialysis under the previous government.
Okay.
Somewhere in 2024, and thankfully, after we had the new government in power, they also continued the free dialysis policy, which we appreciate President Mahama for that. At least what the MPP started, he is continuing. And then just when they also came to office, the health insurance came in with 2 machines.
Okay.
Even with that 2 machines, making it, because I told you that we had almost 15 machines.
Yeah.
And all of them broke down. And then, so it was left with about just 3. And then the health insurance came in with those 2, making it 5. And even the 5 machines, like I said, within a short time also started breaking down. So as at even 2 weeks ago, out of the 5, it was left with 4.
Again?
They had to
go
and remove some parts for
one of the machines,
just to make it possible that we have 5 running.
Wow.
And then now, as we speak now, even the 5 that we have now, we can't guarantee that even tomorrow or next week it will be 5, because they are all old. So we need new machines. And as an association, we heard that the under the Mahama Care, new machines have been procured, and they are saying they will bring it. But as to when
it will land,
yes, we are still waiting for that. Because, like I told you, the central region unit here is not serving just
this region. Yeah.
We have people from western north, some from Ashanti, and even eastern region, and the numbers keep increasing. As we speak now, we have some of our patients, the youngest one so far about 8 or 7 years old patient.
Wow.
And you come there, it's very, very, very serious. And then apart from the machines, we also have some medications that can go with the dialysis.
Yeah.
What we call erythropoietin, and then iron.
Okay.
That's something that help us to
recover blood lost easily.
Yes.
Okay.
And because of the challenges with financial, not everybody is able to afford.
Yeah.
And then, so as for the dialysis patient, what we go to is not easy at all.
In your submission, you mentioned NHIS. That brings me to ask that. Is your NHIS covering the cost of dialysis for you? And also, if you want to share the cost involved per session for your dialysis?
Like I said, through the government's support, now NHIS is covering dialysis for free. So that is one of the burden that has been lifted. Yeah, so I'll say that this is something good that the previous government started, and then the current government is also going ahead with it. And then it's something that I said we need to commend government for that. And then now that they are saying we have the Mahama Care, we are hoping that will also, help
with some other machines.
Yeah.
We'll come back to the costs you incur every time you have a dialysis. Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So we have Mr. Kojo Ahinkra, also a patient undergoing dialysis. Sir, how are you doing?
By God's grace.
And I'm told you are the president for the entire association.
Exactly.
I'm pleased to speak to you.
Right.
What is the case? In fact, we've had a conversation a bit lengthy. We are hearing that the machines, the supposed 15 machines are now 5. Then the 4 hours of dialysis that is needed for a patient is now reduced to 2.5 or 2 hours. What is your side of the story?
Oh, okay. Yes, my colleague there, Thomas, informed me, I think about 3 weeks ago. So we were planning to come to Cape Coast to maybe get the media to support us in talking about this thing. My brother, this is a serious issue. I just finished mine in Kolebu. I just finished my session in Kolebu right now.
Wow.
But this is a serious issue. I've been in Cape Coast a couple of times. They used to have, I think, about 15 machines. And now all has breakdown to about 5. And they are numbering about Cape Coast is 7, Takrady, Efim, Kwanta, other surrounding towns and villages around, because there are no private dialysis centers in Cape Coast. I think it's only just Internet which is doing the dialysis. So if we should sit down for all these machines to break down, and the most sad aspect of it is them having 2 hours. I mean, I don't know if you really understand end-stage renal disease. Even the 4 hours is not even enough. You're supposed to go 3 times.
Yeah.
And now we are even doing 2. And out of these 2, you are giving them 2.5 hours. Indirectly, you are sending them to their graves. Indirectly. The truth needs to be told. If Thomas could have informed me a bit earlier, I could have drove to Cape Coast today to join this program myself. Because it's a serious issue. We beg the government. We beg them. We know they are doing their bit, but they should wake up. They should wake up. Because Cape Coast is serving a whole lot of central region. There's no dialysis in Swedru. Winneba, I think it's a private one. Other Mankesimu, there are no dialysis centers there. So if anybody should get a winner, the only place they can go is to Cape Coast. And now we have only just 4 or 5 machines doing 2-hour service. No. This can't go on. We beg the government, if they are hearing us, immediately as possible, they should get some machines there. We hear there's some machines coming. If the machines are in, they should send something there, get the technicians to fix it. My brother, this sickness, when it's coming, does not knock at your door. You wouldn't know when it will happen to you. We have ministers amongst us we have pastors amongst us, we have politicians amongst us. Maybe they have money, so they are able to do it privately. Nobody else cares of them. Now, even the private dialysis, they are charging 850 per session. And they are supposed to do twice. So multiply the 850 by another one. How much are you even getting?
How much is it in the public hospitals?
The public hospital, I think they are paying out 491, close to 500.
Okay, so that's a double of the price in the private sector.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can't blame the private sector because hey, they are using electricity, they are using consumables, they are using water. So I mean, somehow, some way, I think they also have the right because they can also not run at a loss.
Yeah.
So we beg the government, we beg them. They should tell them because especially all the teaching hospitals, at least 10, 20 machines there, 15, 30 machines there. Because now the kidney issue is like a malaria something. When it comes to Kolebu, it's very, very, the youth between 19 to 30, between 19 and 30. Because when I was at Cape the last time, I saw them, the youth. How many of us will get money to go and do the transplant? It's another thing altogether. Transplant is now between $35,000 to $40,000. Why would you get it? After even getting the money, you need a donor. Why would you get a donor? So our only surviving means is this dialysis thing. So we beg them. They should get what is, I mean, like I said, their staff's excellent. They are on point. They are ready to work. All that they need is that they need the machine to take care of the patient. Like Mr. Bonsu was saying, if you don't get good clearance, sometimes you cannot be throwing out. Palpitation will be setting in.
Yeah.
You feel weak. You finish the dialysis and like, as I finish now, I'm having mouth to talk right now because I did 4 hours. My system is clean now. So my other colleagues there, they are suffering. This thing we've been discussed about 3 weeks ago. I traveled last week. I was been in Cape Coast. So please, we beg the government, if they are hearing us, the MPs, the ministers, wherever it is, they should turn their eyes because if you don't know what, it might not be you, the minister, it might not be you, the MP. It can be your relative. And the only means you need to go to Cape Coast. Maybe have 1 or 2 sessions before maybe you can use your connection to bring into Accra or something. But anything at all can happen. So if we could have done this thing, we could have corrected all these mistakes way back, it wouldn't have happened to us. So we beg them. They need those machines. They need those machines.
I know you are not a technical person, but as somebody who gets in contact with them, what do they tell you actually is wrong with the machines?
I think the machines are Cape Coast machines. I think they are outmoded.
Okay.
The truth needs to be told. They are just managing it. The technicians will come do something, then they use it. They are outmoded. The last time I came there, I saw the machines are outmoded. They've used them for so many years. And they need to change. Rather, there are more dialysis machines, which are more, I mean, like, let me mention 1 or 2 million. Physios machines, they're 5,800. When you go on that machine and you finish your session, you could see your system is working.
Okay.
We are using both Physios and that of Basta. The Basta 2 is not that bad. It's also a good machine. We are using them. So for the technical aspect of it, the point is, for Cape Coast, the machines are outmoded. The machines need to be changed. They are weak. They've done whatever they need to do. Their lifespan has ended. They've done whatever they need to do. They've done it. And now, where they've gotten to now, if I know if it is in the outside Ghana or maybe in the state or somewhere, you'll sell it to scraps. Because I'm not even sure when they go on it for that 2 hours, they can even do about 5% of the clearance in their system, the electrolytes, the toxins, and those. I don't think they can get that proper clearance from their system. So, as a president of the association, I'm speaking. We beg the government because we this thing we've been trying to get the minister. I remember early part of the year we tried to get him to address some of this because we are in it. We know exactly what the problem is. We are in it and we know exactly what the problem is. Maybe they might hear it, but when we come and we speak, we know what we are talking about. We know what we are talking about. We are there. You go and lie on the machine for 2.5 hours. What did you get? You didn't get anything. So please, we are begging all the people we've written letters to, all the people we've addressed them, they should turn their eyes and look at us from the Cape Coast. Not Cape Coast. Kumasi is having challenges. Tamale is having challenges. if you contact, I didn't let the contact, they didn't close it down. And then there's no machine there as of now. So all those people in Takadu will now be coming to Cape Coast. Why do we go from this? So we beg the government, we beg the minister, we beg the. Something needs to be done about it.
Let me chip in this. Did you ever hear of some 2 machines given to the facility?
Some machines?
Yes, 2 of them.
Yeah, we heard of it, but in fact, the last time I was there, I didn't see those machines that they were talking about.
Okay.
I learned they were supposed to give them 2 Basta machines. I learned they were supposed to give them 2 Basta machines. But the last time I was in Cape Coast to visit them, I didn't see those machines there. So I don't know whether they brought it or did not brought it. That one I cannot speak to that. But when I came that day and I went through the room, greeting my colleagues, and those are the machines, I didn't see any Basta machines. So if it is there, I don't know if it's there. But when I went there the last time, I didn't see those machines there.
Okay. We really appreciate it. Okay. Finally, before I let you go.
Yes.
Like you're saying, any final message before you go?
Oh, the only final message I will say is that I beg the youth, whoever or wherever they are hearing our voice. Renal or kidney failure is not a joke. But if you do proper regular checkup and they see it early, you will not get to the same you've got into. We didn't have this education, but now I have done dialysis for close to 12 years. I think Thomas is ahead of me by a year or 2.
Okay.
You know, so we beg them. They should eat well. They should check their intake of alcohol and those things. They should make sure they get enough rest. Taste junk food, those things. They should check all those things. And then, most importantly, if they can, every 3 months they should go to the hospital and do a thorough checkup, from head to toe. Because once it is seen early, they can help you to not you coming on dialysis. Because already, we are here now, machines, are on CA. Maybe about if you want to work for we now, we'll make sure that they will live a very healthy life and they will help all of us.
That's a P.
Okay.
Thank you so much. You heard us speak with Mr. Kojo Dufour Ahinkra. He is the Renal Patient Association National President as well. We're still here in the studio having a conversation. Let's go for this quick break. We'll come back, we continue.
Decisions I made in Cape Coast, are you ready for comfort, class, and convenience all in one place? Then it's time to experience Hotel Francilia, located at Akaiko, just off Cape Coast Efutu barrier. Hotel Francilia is your go-to destination whether you are visiting, hosting, or just taking a break. From comfortable rooms to a refreshing swimming pool, plus fully equipped conference and meeting spaces, everything you need is right here. Planning a meeting, a workshop, or just a relaxing getaway, Hotel Francilia delivers the perfect blend of business and leisure. And that's not all. We serve some of the tasty meals from African to continental dishes, and we also serve pizza daily at your request. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0553 416 125. Hotel Francilia, your space, your comfort, your experience.
Akwa Hospital. Na sa menim se hospital bi dance Root End Medical Center. Dr. Kwansa Dano Wadokwa. Say yare no te said den. Dr. ne nurse fo a yateto yi e do be fa adefo mfidie mu ahwehwe bebi a yare ne se atu yare na se e ama. Root End Medical Center. Yes, specialist in acute and chronic disease. Yade a atena wo so ache bi te say diabetes, HIV, high blood pressure, cancer, arthritis, low sperm count. Awone emba to anamon call Root End Medical Center. Your general consultation, lab test, ultra scan, measure share your baby a shibiara or the homeopathic in Drono, and the Kaoyadian, where your body massage, physiotherapy, diet and nutrition counseling. Doctor Nini Nurse Forno will use ultra modern equipment. One more at the form Root End Medical Center. Your home medication. In Pusawayari Forno will fear in pa. What from our Root End Medical Center. Well, Jokwa kept to Fuprasu Road. One name Jokwa Senior High Technical School. Nay opposite. Where ye Juma free Juada Kusimemenda and upon 7:30 to 5 p.m. Now Memendano 8 o'clock a.m. Kusi 2 p.m. Fred Dr. Wall, Ahoma True Face 0249 944011 and 0544 166811. And therefore, and then time video so on www.rootendmedicals.com and info@rootendmedicals.com. Root End Medical Center. Your health is our concern. Wapomodin ye dajune.
Urban Mix.
freshest mid-morning show on TW Radio 88.9 with the audacious Miss Brown. Every Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. We really do have it all. A premium blend of music, entertainment, and chat. We serve you the best morning dose.
Serving urban mix, they brush on me with morning show. No TW Radio 89.
All right, welcome back from that break. We're still here, and our conversation has been centered on the renal unit here in Cape Coast in terms of dialysis and machines. And I believe if you're listening, you've heard the plight of the patient, which is very, very unfortunate. And we're wrapping up the conversation. Our time is almost up. Let me go back to Mr. Thomas Khan and let us wrap up for the day. Mr. Khan, before we go, I know your colleagues have said it, a lot of it, but what would you also add to it before we go?
Yeah, I think what I will add is that this is just something not just for the government. Anybody who can also help to any influence that the person can, has, can also help get us machines.
Okay.
It shouldn't be just governments, but anybody who can also help or get some people to help.
Okay.
We need it. Like I told you, the patient population keeps increasing
and then machines out.
Yes. So we need, in fact, what Cape Coast needs now is a renal center.
Okay.
That we have doctors and everybody there to, help patients.
Okay.
And again, what we are also appealing is that apart from the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, we can have other centers around.
Okay.
For instance, if you are going to the Prasu Enclave, we should have
another center there.
Yes, go to Fosu, so that there wouldn't be so much pressure on the Cape Coast unit alone.
Sorry to cut you, but because of time, any final message to just give out?
Yes, final message. I'll appeal to everybody to, take care of themselves. And now, another problem is the galamsey, and then even the food that we eat. So we need to, help ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I've been speaking with Mr. Thomas Khan. He is the president for Central Regional Dialysis Patient Association. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. This is where time will permit us this morning. But before we go, Ghana 4, are you here? And this weekend presents itself a unique opportunity to be part of a historic milestone in education and national development. It is the Infantipim marking its 150th anniversary with a special Founders Day weekend celebration beginning on Friday, 24th of April 2026 in Cape Coast. Now, the program features a legacy tree planting ceremony followed by an inaugural quintessential. Hey, I beg your pardon. Please educate me on this. How do I pronounce this one? Oh, I got it right. Okay, quintessential lecture at the PMC Hotel. On Saturday, there will be a mentorship program for all Infantipim students, as well as the sword cutting for the 150th anniversary monument. And later that evening, don't miss the spectacular torch run and legacy flame lighting at first of its kind. It's a wrap. It all wraps up on Sunday with a Thanksgiving service at the school. And this is more than an event. It's a celebration of 150 years of education in Ghana. Oye abakosem kese. Se epede e woso woka ho. You everything fancy for me, It's fine. So this celebration is 150 years of secondary education in Ghana. So whether you are an Oats boy, a student, a parent, or just want to be part of history, make your way to Cape Coast. Don't miss it. A birthday shout out. Before I go, a happy birthday. A happy birthday to Reverend Architect Nanaya Osei Bafo-Boni. You are the founder and general overseer of the Eagles Network International Ministry, ENI. And from the entire Bafo-Boni family, this says they appreciate and honor you so much. Happy birthday to you, sir. Have a blast. And to you, thank you so much for being part of the program. Up next is Urban Mix with Miss Brown. My name is Sarah. Catch you tomorrow, same time tomorrow morning. Have a good day. Bye-bye.